Join me as I am on my way to visit one of my clients. He's based in the UK and he just moved into his beautiful home some days ago. Ha! I am super excited for him. First of all, he bought this home from us. He bought this house from us, and the beautiful thing is that it is an off-land project. And ladies and gentlemen, here we are today. He's back into the country and he's spending his time in his beautiful home. So I want you, yes, you watching me right now, to come and roll with me. Let's go see this beautiful home together, as he is going to be sharing his experience with us. I mean, his own experience dealing with us in Nigeria Realty 24/7 with you guys. So I want you to stay tuned, watch this video to the very end. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go! Yay! Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Finally, I am here. I told you guys I was enraged to see my super amazing client in his beautiful home. So, say hello to guys.
Hello guys, this is Usman at the Avocado Apartments 2.0, and this is my long-awaited long-awaited time to actually live, not just to visit, live in the apartment, courtesy of our dear Queen of Landlord Makers.
Thank you for the introduction. So when I started this video, I just said I was going to visit you in your home. I didn't mention it.
Yeah.
So it's amazing how you just said at the Avocado. So ladies and gentlemen, like you said, like you heard him, this is the Avocado luxury and smart apartments in Abijo GRA. So thank you once again for allowing me to do this. First of all, allow me come into your beautiful home and you sharing, amazing time with us. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Goodness.
Okay.
I must add, before you ask me questions, I must add that this journey has been one of the best of numerous encounters I've had with different people. So I have to give you credit for it.
Thank you so much. Honestly, I would say you have also made it easy. I know you're a very detailed human being, but I also know that I'm up to tax.
Yes.
I'm going to just go ahead and ask you some couple of questions, and then please just tell us from your mind. Well, I know that you will always give us a genuine answer, because for us in Nigeria, first of all, you know that we don't like to doctor anything, and we like to be very straightforward as possible. So the first question is, how did you get to know about us at Nigeria 24/7?
Okay. I must admit that prior to seeing, getting in contact with Niger Realty, I was engaged with other realtors with representing different development companies, and all this time, I'm talking about 5 years back, I've always been watching your videos, in addition to two others, which I won't mention, but I've been watching those two others as well, and I was transfixed. I must admit, I was transfixed on the detailing of your videos in terms of delivery of a development which was here, and not just showing us the whatever the asset, land, be it land or be it an apartment or a property of any sort. You would actually go as far as to actually showing us from the access, which is very vital for me at least. I don't know about others, but I think it's very important, not just showing the property itself, but all the environment, the landmarks around the area, and how to get to these places. And that was very, very important to me. Even when I spoke to my brother several times, I spoke to my brother about this, and yes, it's a deal or no deal decision for me. The property number one how to get there. Number two,
Oh, wow.
they coexist as
Oh.
far as I'm concerned,
Oh,
and
okay.
that's what dragged me to Niger.
Niger
Realty.
24/7.
As soon as I had the opportunity, that was your number was the number I rang,
Oh.
and I can remember. I think it was a few months prior to engaging you with the Avocado. I rang about a different property, and it was just I just couldn't wait. As soon as I got the money on me, I said, first thing
I remember
was you. Yeah. And thank you very much for encouraging me.
Thank you too. Thank you for contacting us. All right. This is nice to know that you had known me years before you finally patronized me in 2024.
Yes.
Okay, I'm taking notes.
To be honest, I must admit it was I was locked in a different project.
Okay, I get it. Yeah, I understand.
And that was the reason why. But I just kept yearning. I was telling my younger brother, I said, if I just get the opportunity, I need to engage. And I kept sending links and links to my younger brother, and we share the same sentiments regarding how diligent you are in your delivery from and these. Let's just get one thing straight.
Okay.
These properties are advertised or marketed by different people, but there's something about your delivery that made me gravitate towards you.
Wow.
And that says the whole lot of stories. Yeah.
Wow, thank you so much. All right, so I think you have in a way also answered my next question, because my next question is, why did you choose me, goodness Usman, my brand Niger Realty, among so many others? Because I know that you guys, especially diasporans, you know almost all of us.
Yes.
So you watch almost all of our videos. So I guess you've answered that. Or would you want to?
I'll reiterate the same point.
Okay.
The fact is that it's the diligence and the way you don't just give us the apartment. You give us all the attractions that are around, centered around the property. You give us access to the properties. You give us all the nuances, all the things that may go wrong. Not just all the fancy, not all the good things. You tell us things that could trip us along the way. And these things, being informed with every information possible, makes an investor, puts them in the right frame of mind to click that button. And that's important. Some people might have a lot of funds at their disposal and may not care about it. Those of us who every naira means something, we would want to get every pound. Every pound, exactly. So it was more or less in the overall assessment. It's just your diligence and detailing of every property that you've marketed, and that sold it for me.
Thank you so much. All right, so would you want to share with us why the Avocado Luxury and Smart Apartment? Because again, just like for me being a realtor, there's a lot of realtors, so there's quite a lot of properties in the market. Why did you choose the Avocado?
Again, it was one of your videos I saw where you did if I can remember, a live video. Yes. And you went into apart from the Avocado being sold as it is, a luxury apartment, and the speed at which it came up, and you doing a live inside
the apartment,
the height of the scene. Look at that height and the width of the doors. You went into every
area of the apartment when it was on construction.
And I said, Tobo's my brother. I've referred to him several times.
Okay,
Tobo's my brother, and I said, you need to look at Avocado. You need to look at Avocado. Look at goodness is live. It's live. I'm going to send you the link. At that time, I was not regretting what I'd invested before. But at that time, I didn't have the money.
I see.
I said, oh man, I wish I
had the funds at the time.
That video had been done a long time ago.
Yes,
it had been done long, and I didn't have. I've already invested, as I said earlier. I invested in a different property, and as soon as I got the opportunity, I said, it's the Avocado. I said, this is the opportunity. It's landed. I'm hitting it. Yeah.
Wow.
And this is why. And even the money I had from a refund wasn't going to be enough, but I was prepared to pay the extra to actually get. That's why I wanted the 1 year deal.
Yeah,
So I can meet up. So all the money from the previous investment into
just
this
put it
one
here.
and plus more. So it was a no brainer for me.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Thank you so much for sharing that. Okay, so next I want to know, I mean, you said so many beautiful things, but it's important we ask again that what is your experience? Because it's one thing to have an experience
Yes.
when you have an experience before
Yeah.
buying a property from us,
Correct.
right? Through us.
Yeah.
Now that when you committed, what would you say has been your experience so far, holistic? Because there are processes to this thing.
Yes.
You saw us, you know us, and then now coming in and buying the property, you're done with the property, you even start your design, and we're here. It's so beautiful, by the way. What was your experience with Nigeria?
Okay, my experience of signing when I filled out the application form, got the receipt back. I'm now feeling joyful that I'm an investor, and my fear with people is that I'm okay. Let me put it back to myself. I'm very intentional. I'm very detailed in what I want.
You are.
And times, dates, clocks, everything. That's just me. Sorry, guys. That's just me. So, but if the deciding factor for me was that if goodness could be good in detailing information regarding the property, I'm sure she would be matched. She could match that with delivering an acceptable service. And my experience has been spot on. But what I did in that process was to just to make sure that I'm satisfied. I always follow. I sent emails, copied Landmark, and copied Goodness, and sent WhatsApp messages to back it up, just to make sure that all my to-do list is ticked off. If I'm waiting for a receipt, I need that ticked off, and the experience has been very good. And if there was a delay, guys, I informed Goodness, and she was on it. So I was not disappointed with any service at all.
Oh wow!
If it couldn't happen that very day, it happened the next day, or at least at the barest minimum, it's in hand. You're going to be dealing with it. So these are the things that actually gave me more confidence in your delivery and the way you actually handled the whole process. So I can't fault you anyway. I wish I could. I wish I could pick a hole somewhere, but I couldn't.
Oh wow! Coming from you.
Oh, yeah. I tell you, my brother. I say, goodness. I always say goodness is, man. This lady is great. So.
Oh, thank you.
And at times when I send Goodness. When I send Goodness a chat message on WhatsApp, I always say the Queen of Landlord Maker.
I'm here again.
She is.
Oh God, thank you so much. I'm sure people watching will be. You probably will not understand. He's a very detailed man. When I say detailed, I think you're next to my father, my late father. He will write the time. I mean, I have a couple of, let me deviate. I used to ask my brother, why do I attract this kind of very detailed and structured people? And he said, because that's who you are. That's why you attract. There was one time you sent me a message. I said, maybe a bit early, but hello, and you listed everything. I'm like,
correct, yes.
Mr. Informer, it's 4 a.m. You're expecting me to answer your 4 a.m. But I think I responded past it. And you're like, oh, good. I'm going for my exercise. And I saw it. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. You also made it easy to work with you. And I really do appreciate it, because being a detailed person who knows what you want, make the job easy. Because sometimes some people don't even know what they want, and it can be very stressful. You can be so back and forth. But with you, it's so easy. So I say thank you to you for making it easy to service you as well.
I must say, I must add to that. Thank you for being patient with me.
No.
Not everybody can deal with somebody who's very detailed. Say, they call them less impatient.
Impatient, yes,
Impatient
yes,
people.
yes, impatient people, yeah.
It's just the way I'm designed. Even my family know that I'm like this. So,
I think because
yeah.
I think because my father is like that, and I kind of have a couple of aunties who are very detailed, and I can be you to so many people.
Correct.
People who work for me, I'm never satisfied easily. So I think that's why I just understand that. Okay, this is what I want, and this is how I am. Okay, so share with us your experience with the apartment delivery. Now you've talked about us, Nigeria Region Impossible. You know, we are a different entity to Landmark Corporate Retail Limited, which is our partner. You know, we can try. I always say that realtors can try, but the overall power, autonomy is still with the developer. So, what would you say so far is your experience?
My experience has been okay. If I split the two entities, Landmark One and Niger Realty. I'm not sure it's going to be easy feat you dealing with Landmark Realty because it's a big corporate entity, and you are one entity of many realtors who deal with them. So I appreciate that, and my experience has been that every time I've had an issue, if there is one, I can't remember, but if there are things that are this, I've always sent a detailed to-do list or what is outstanding, and you've handled that process very diligently. And if there are 4 items, you say 1, 2 answer, 3, 4
come back to you,
come in later on, and that's good for me. In as much as I know that there's going to be feedback, and you give me timelines, you get back to me in a day, 24 hours, and something. I like timelines.
Yes, you do.
It's saying it's going to be done. It's not so
vague.
It's too vague for me. One thing Niger Realty had done for me is has been able to give me like noon, 24 hours in a week, and those things. You just must have a timeline. I'm good to go.
Yes, that's what I noticed, and I said, okay, we just give it a timeline. So now, an extension to that is, what is your satisfaction with the project? Because I know that I could probably come across people who bought this property from somebody else, the same landmark, and they probably will not have the same experience, which is what you're trying to explain. So, but let's look at the entire project itself. What from when you were after the live video, where you came home, it was raining that day, we were here, and then from you coming now and everything. What would you say is your experience? Are you satisfied with, the doors? You remember it, we had a showroom.
Yes.
And I remember I told you, XYZ was not going to come with it. This was not going to come, especially the wardrobes.
The wardrobes, yes.
There was a different kind of wardrobe. And I was very particular about it. Like, these wardrobes are not going to come. So, holistically, how would you rate the performance of the entire project?
I must say,
and delivery timeline.
Yeah, it blew me out. The whole project, this project, I haven't seen anything close to it. Yeah, in terms of when I first saw or when it was launched, I had a video where you said, I think it was 1.0. Avocado 1.0 was launched, and then you say, wait, guys, there's something coming along, and you talked about 2.0. You were on the pavement,
road here,
and you showed us the signboard, and I said, I admittedly, I said it's going to be one of those projects, and in quotes, I just assumed it's going to be one of those projects.
Wow!
And then 6 months after so many realtors came, did lots of videos and stuff like that, I looked at the next video. And I saw blocks, these 2 blocks come standing. Up. They were standing, and I said, I spoke to my brother, Tobo, and I said, look at this avocado. We need to get on board. And
the speed.
The speed. I must say that I'd like to add, I don't think they waited on people's subscription to get this building done.
No, they didn't. They didn't. They just went along. No, they didn't.
Went along. They just built it, and I was jealous of all those who were buying into it, and
I can imagine.
I couldn't buy. I saw the high ceilings. I saw this opening. I
Yes,
saw the size of and I was totally sold on it.
Remember, I always say in my videos that the videos are not doing justice to this apartment.
Yeah.
And I remember the last time you were here, you were like, you are so right.
Yes.
That the how it is truly a luxury apartment in terms of the size.
Yes, size.
So the finishing for you in terms of the kitchen, the toilet wares, what is it?
I would say I would give it premium rather than, to be honest, I'll give it premium rather than luxury. Premium being higher than what is
usual thing.
Okay. One thing I must give them like a 9 out of 10 for the lining of the sockets. Because I have seen properties.
I can imagine.
And
you're a detailed person, so
attention to detail. And I must admit, I feared if they had 3 sockets or 3 switches lined together, are they going to be up and down or just this? I bet you need to look at this. They're all straight, but improvements could be made.
Of course,
yes, with anything.
Of course,
but I'm satisfied, totally satisfied.
Thank you.
Out of all the things I do have outstanding, or not outstanding, but in my snag week. This is my snag week, guys. This is my snag week. I only have 3 minor. I must have minor issues, just a loose fitting, one loose fitting, and one is my meter, which is not even in the building. It's just outside the building. I've been here for 5 days. A week now. A week here. Plumbing is good. Okay, everything good.
Thank you. Let's talk about the plumbing.
I was going to be afraid. That was the one thing I feared.
I was afraid as well.
I said, am I going to have water leakages? Or
because it's an apartment.
Yes, an apartment. Or am I going to? Is the water heater not going to work? We tested everything. You got the washing machine installed. I got the water heater works. Even though it took me time to know how to operate it, because they operate from switches.
Yes.
And so far, I've not had a single major issue. There's been no major issue. Wow. They're just the little minor things which I'm gonna
normal. I'll sort it out.
Which you're gonna have a look at. Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing. So you mentioned that yes, guys, he's been home a week now. Yes. So he has just few hours to go away, right? How's been the power? The
power. Prior to coming, I said to goodness, that I want power. I need power somehow. I don't know how we're going to do it. Even if we don't have power, give me options. If I need to get a generator and fuel it and stuff like that. But goodness got back to me and said the power had been actually installed in my block for 2 weeks prior. Yeah. I said, oh, fantastic. Power has been, apart from I think Landmark said they were going to get 18 hours. And we've got pretty much that kind of power. And I've not had to rely on the generator, because when the power is taken, it comes back in typically about 15 minutes or 20 minutes at max, and it comes back, and we get it throughout the night.
Okay. So let me put it in context to this. He lives in London. He lives in London. Yeah. So if he lives in London in December and he's in Nigeria and he says it's okay, you should know that that's a good one.
Yes. Thumbs up for power, I would say.
We hope they keep it up like that, though. Okay. So is there any other thing you want to heard to? I mean, the entire thing.
No. One thing they could put some plants out there.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Landmark, did you hear that? Yeah. Please, we need plants. We need plants. I've been saying it. I've been saying it. Trees, please. Trees, plants. Plants. We need more of it. This is a beautiful place. We need those plants. So, any word for people watching now? Why I want to ask you to please, if any word for people watching, is that we realize from our back end that 95% of people that watch our videos are diasporans across different countries. And why we go out of our way to do what we do, showing details, not hiding the good parts of every property we have listed, is because we know that we are aware that a lot of people who watch us don't even know these places.
Yes.
They don't understand the spaces. Now they can have an idea, and they've not been home for a while. So when I say we are their eyes and ears, we want to live to it. So you, as also a diaspora and someone who lives in London or comes home all the time, what would you say to them?
I would say that it's been a dream of mine to actually own a property in Nigeria in general, but Lagos seemed to fit my bill, and I would say that I'm encouraged by not just Landmark but Niger Realty for easing that process, that transition for me to be to own a property. If it were maybe a few years back, maybe I would not be thinking about it. But I saw a lot of videos, I've watched that, and I just encourage diasporans out there that you can get a good developer and you can get a good realtor to ease that process. And there's no time better than now to actually get your foot in the door to invest in property. Just make sure you get the right realtor. And I wholeheartedly I recommend Niger Realty. I say that again. I wholeheartedly recommend Niger Realty. I joke not. The process has been A1.
Oh,
I promise you, A1. And I'm serious here. I'm not fudging anything here. I say with honesty that Goodness, who represent Niger Realty, have been really true to everything that she has said in her videos, from the beginning to the end. If things aren't working, if the thing, say for instance, I had a percent, or I had a perception that this was going to be included, Goodness will not fudge the answer. She tells me, "Oh, this is not included. That is included. This is included," and I know what steps to take for me to remediate that loss if I did assume that it was going to be included. So there's no fuffing around. There's no oh, maybe that I as goodness knows, I'm intentionally. If it's not going to be there, I want to do it. You should let me know, and I'll take steps to fill that void. So again, I advise and I applaud all the diasporans out there who are thinking of not applaud. I appeal to all the diasporans out there who are thinking of investing in Nigeria. If they've had any doubts, or any nervousness about listen, there are people out there who can actually deliver, who can do the work for you, and I wholeheartedly recommend Niger Realty.
Thank you so much. Honestly, because I still see people, a lot has also happened in the last 3 years in this corridor. We're not mentioning names, but a lot have happened with off-plan projects. Some of these projects we are even involved in, and we're not happy about them. So thank you so much for doing this, because this was just, kind of give someone who would be watching in Canada, in US, or in UK to have some sort of peace of mind to say, oh, okay, not just about working with Niger Realty, but also Niger Realty connecting us with the right property. Like I always say, guys, there's no perfect human being anywhere, right? We only try to keep improving on ourselves, and we try to jump on the best projects. We can't tell how the journey will end.
Correct.
Do you understand? But we can only hope that it ends fantastic, like this. And that's why I always be open and plain that this will don't have too much expectation. So I try to manage clients' expectation, because I want everyone when we get to where we are now, how happy. I mean, I'm just going to show them the video when you came in, how you were dancing and all of that. It was bliss,
celebration.
Yes, it was total bliss. I got home and was watching that video. Made my day. Honestly, my talent. I was just watching and watching. I'm like, just see how happy you are just gives me immense joy, and I'm so happy for you. I'm honestly, I told people that this is like a mission for me. It's not when people say, "Oh, don't mind the realtors," they're just in for the commission. No, it's not me. You know, it's beautiful how we get to talk about something, and then it comes to become this beauty, and we're sitting here
talking about it.
History. You remember you said history is made. I said, I'm glad I'm part of the history. So again, I'm just using this to also say to everyone watching me that for me, I'm not just the regular realtor out there, and I proud myself to say that all the time because it's a mission. Someone's life is dependent on, these projects. And that's why, behind the scenes when I fight with some partners, maybe I think maybe next year we'll start showing these fights. People will say it's true. I just carry my camera and just put it on and say, you see me fighting with them, they're not, but why I'm getting at is it's a journey and it's a beautiful journey. So it should always end happily. So once again, congratulations. Congratulations, sir. I am so happy.
I was received. I had if you buy, you get a bottle of wine, you get pineapple, and you get
a fruit basket.
Fruit basket, yes.
You just had to say that. Okay, we just had our own little welcome packet to say welcome home and all of that. Honestly, it's been amazing. You're one of our what's the word now? For the lack of a better word, you're one of our good stories, this year because we embarked on the journey. It looks so short.
Yes, it was short.
It was really short, and we're here, and is super exciting. So, why is it more exciting for me? Because it's one thing for you to make an advert video, for someone to jump on it, for you to say things in it, and then you're not leaving the things that you say. So, once again, congratulations. I am looking forward to the next one.
Yes, sir.
In the name of Jesus. I have to put it in prayer.
In the name of Jesus.
Yes. I'm looking for this will not be the only one. There will be another. This will bet another one. You might think, goodness, no. There's more.
You remember I was thinking about avocado at Yaba.
Yes. You never can tell, right? So that's a prayer for you, all of us at Nigeria 24/7, that this will not be the only one, God willing. This one too, you will not regret buying into it. You would enjoy it. You would have good health.
Yes.
To enjoy the bliss furthermore, years and years in the name of the Lord. Because one of the prayers we pray every day for all our clients is good health.
Yes.
Because it's one thing to have all of this fantastic investment and then you don't get to enjoy it. So I pray that for you and everyone who are proper for it, and I'm praying it to you, to your face.
Amen.
That in the name of Jesus, good health.
Amen. That's
good health. Good health, peace of mind. Because if you have good health and you don't have peace of mind, that's another thing. So we pray for you good health. We pray for peace of mind to enjoy every of your hard work. And like I said, this will bring many more. Yes, you might not. Don't worry. God has a way of showing up. He does has a way of showing up, and He will bet many more. Thank you for trusting us. I was in UK. Earlier this year, and I told him I was coming. I've not even told you yet.
No,
I saw my video. I was like, goodness, you are in London. I'm like, He saw me less than 24 hours or whatever. He saw me. He picked me. He even dropped me to another place I was going. Thank you. That means a lot to me because I know UK people. They don't like to drop you. Sorry, I understand. I'm sorry, but I understand the way you guys work. If somebody dropped you in UK, you are very special.
I would say, goodness, I saw the
video.
I said, goodness, you're in London. I said, where are you? I said, we need to catch up.
Thank you so much. My last prayer. What would happen that we would not be laughing like this again? It will not happen. It won't happen. We'll continue to laugh in our lives, in the lives of everyone around us, in the name of the Lord. So thank you. Sorry, we've turned it to prayer. You guys that are Muslims, don't be angry. in the name of the Lord. This is
Lord.
what we keep calling, because that's the faith of the
Correct.
two of us. And of course, once again, thank you for doing this interview, because a lot of people, we have a lot of people who would want to do, but they don't. I mean, they have their reasons, and we always respect their reason. But for you to joyfully want to show your space to the entire world.
The whole entertainment space. Look at it.
I mean,
you guys, look.
So I'm going to give you guys a break. I mean, you guys have been seeing it running, the B-rolls running, and all of that. I'm just give you guys a very brief tour into this beautiful home. And then it has an amazing person who set up this place. And I'm Miss Cassandra
from Billumia Interiors.
She's very good. So if you guys want to, I mean, get in touch with her, all you just need to do is get in touch with me. She put everything. I had to work with her in a way, because she will call me and say, goodness, the key, Cassandra needs to get the key. She will call me, we need the key, it's also there, we need the key, and that. So we're working hand in hand in the entire project, you know. So she's very good. She's very detailed as well. For him to work with Mr. Ufoma, obviously, she's a detailed person. And then when I came in, I'm like, oh my God, everything just sits well, no misappropriation, no thing. Everything is just well, the colors, so yeah, if you want something like this, obviously it's easy for her to just present. And you know the beautiful thing I love about everything, they're Nigerian made.
Oh yes, everything.
All of this is locally made.
Apart from maybe the
of course, the chandeliers.
Everything else.
All the furnitures, guys, everything is the furnitures are locally made and of very good quality. I'm like, wow. So I just needed to say that, because I know some of you probably have apartment here or somewhere else, and you will love this setup as well. So trust me, once you call me, I can always give our number to you guys. She's so amazing to work with, and I think she's pretty affordable, because she was saying to me that she had to make sure she works with you on your budget, and gets you a bit. So when someone says I worked with him on his budget, it means she's very, very reasonable, and she listens.
Yes, she listens.
She listens,
and she's budget focused. So if you got the budget, she would work with you within that budget. So and she's very flexible. I've been working with her for almost 5 months now. The reason being is that I engaged her. This is okay. It's a testament to the personality of Billumia, of Cassandra. Is that I started working with her from March when I finished
paying. Yes.
So if it's going to be a tip, it might be a tip for 1 or 2 people. I started buying all the electronics earlier.
Yes.
And then when she was about to start, we engaged again, and she started doing all the furniture a few weeks before, months before. I would say. And she's just easy to work with. Yeah. So I've got a phase 2 coming. There's I need her to do some other stuff.
Oh yes.
Work she's
done. Yeah. Honestly, I give it to her. I mean, even working with her, she'll call me, he said this, he wants this. It was just easy to work with that personality. You know, some people can be very rude when they are working on something, project with you, and then but she was really, really good at. I think she's good at what she does, which amazing. And I like the fact that she's a female.
Yes, I agree. And the beauty of this whole setup is your realtor being able to work with your interior decorator. I must admit that trying to get 2 different entities work together, you have to kind of align all the
True, I agree. I've seen situations where
if they can deliver something like this between the 2 of them, that tells the story.
I agree to that, because he can actually give you an headache. Like, these 2 people can work together. You guys can. Because there are situations where you say, so goodness, Cassandra is going to reach out to you. Cassandra reach out to Goodness, and then we just sing, and we just, what do you want? What do you need? This, that. Okay, all right, we'll get it sorted out, and then we move on. Because while I was working with people, like, are you the one managing the project? Is this? I'm like, don't worry, it's just what we do.
That's it. Exactly.
All right, everyone. Thank you so much. Tell us in the comment section, what do you think about his beautiful? See, this camera is not doing justice in this house.
No.
If you come here, you just tell yourself, oh, please, can I stay for 2 days?
Yeah.
And I'm going to add before I go, you know how I'll do a tour of the 2-bedroom apartment. I'm like, guys, this 2-bedroom apartment is really, really big.
Yes.
You know, coming into the space and seeing it being set up differently from how Landmark set up their own.
Yes.
You know, your own setup is completely different.
Yes.
It's just, I'm like, is it this big?
Yes, it's different. I have even a divider.
I mean, you know, this,
it's everything just fits.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's the. I think it's a combination of both the generosity of Landmark
in space, and then Cassandra being good at what she does.
So the two have to go together. And if you had Landmark provided with this space and you have an interior decorator,
that's good. You're good to go.
You're good to go. Yeah.
All right, so we still have more units selling. There's the 1-bedroom apartment is still selling at 60 million naira. We have the 2-bedroom now selling at 70 million naira. You have made money on your house. I've made money.
That's why I say we should invest. So because I tell you, from when I bought it till now.
Hey, that's what I never.
I will tell you. You have to invest to
see and experience it. 3-bedroom apartment is still going for 85 million naira. Now, this is a catch. 5 million naira, like I always like to say, is all you need to deposit, lock down the current price, and they still have the 24 months payment plan. Now, guys, we're in December already. My gut feeling has been saying for over a week now or two that if you want to buy this property, please buy it now. I foresee them reducing the long-term payment plan.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, many people don't do the 24-month payment plan, but if you want to, it's best you key into it now, and we don't know when the price will be reviewed upon. And of course, they still have some unit. Excitedly, they have like 7 tenants now in the house. I mean, you slept here. How was the security? We didn't even talk about the security.
Security's been amazing.
You know, some people say, "Oh, I can't stay there when I'm around." Why did you even choose to stay here? I didn't ask you that.
Because it was safe. It was going to be secure. Because you assured me it was going to be secure.
Yes, I assured you.
I wasn't going to pay for no hotel.
Okay. Where you got this beauty?
I said, there's no way. And if I had power issues, I was going to stay here regardless. I was going to stay regardless.
Really?
So I was hell bent on staying.
I mean, after spending so much though. No. That billions to put all of this together. No, I can't. No, even me. Nah.
So in this block, where I think we got 2 tenants, we got myself and
the other person there. Yeah.
And it was peaceful. I've had conversations with the security people. I speak to them daily because I go on my walks, and we have like chats. Lovely people. So
they have the normal regular security, and then they have mopos.
Yes, mopos.
There are 2 mopos that run shift. 2 mopos per shift is here. Of course, this is within Choice Garden, so you can't just come into Choice Garden. So it's a safe place to stay. You can see him staying here already. And anytime he's back in the country, he's staying here. So bye-bye to hotels.
I got place here. So
are you going to consider renting it out while you're in London?
Okay. I've already listened.
Just in case.
Listen it for Airbnb.
Okay.
Whilst I'm not here, not long-term rent, like short-term.
Yeah. Maybe 4 days, 5 days max.
Yeah, 4 days, 5 days max. Yeah.
So holla, you want to be in town? You don't mind staying in Abidjan GRA? Call me. I'll give you the current rate. I don't know what the rate is. But I've not fixed it yet. It's when it goes back to London. That's what we now think about it. Sort out some of the things, and then we can fix it. So I'm gonna do. I mean, I've been showing you guys bureaus of the building. You can see it. You're going to be very, very comfortable when you're here. I even ate jollof rice.
Oh yes.
I had jollof rice.
I'm still waiting to eat my own.
Before we grow, I had jollof rice. So they cooked here for you to know that they've been here. And truly, it's not he just came here from the hotel. No, he stayed here and he had a very, very awesome time. Once again, thank you. Thank you to everyone watching. Now, 2 things. There are still units up for sale. Contact me and trust me. Like you heard him, we go out of our way. Trust me, it's not easy, but we go out of our way to get to be with you along the journey. For us in Nigeria, it's not about the sales.
No.
honestly, and I try to prove that it's not about the sales. I want to hold your hands all through the journey to where we get to this point where I say my job is done. By the way, my job is still not done because I'm going to still be with him. He's now my friend. We can also look at other properties together. Not just about that, but I want to make sure that, oh, okay, if I mean, get people to help him, you know, accommodate, patronize him here and let him make money off the space while he's in London and doing life, you know. So yeah, it's all about being with you all through the journey. And again, if you're in town and you want to use here, this is beautiful. There's internet, there's just contact me. Don't worry, contact me. You can have all the time you want, only short days, 5 days, no 2 weeks, no 1 month. No 1 month, please. Just short days and all of that. All right. Thank you so much once again for watching. Subscribe, like, and share this video. This is where you will do the work. He has given me a whole lot. I've pried into his privacy. So just to help someone out there. Now, that someone might not be you watching me right now. It might be someone you're going to be sharing this link with. So how about you share this link with someone who would hear this, who will watch this and say, oh, okay, now I have my confidence to now come back to Nigeria and build. Because some people still feel that it's not safe to stay in Abuja. Why will you stay in Abuja? I want to stay in a VI. I want to stay in Lekki. You know, this is Abuja, and I say it. You can stay in Abuja. If people can stay in Amen Estate, in Eleko when they are in town. I have clients where they come back from London, US. They stay in Amen Estate, Eleko all the way. How much more Abuja GRA? So now you know.
Just to add, if you're thinking about is it close to amenities, we got ShopRite.
Yes, yes.
I've been there.
The day you came?
Yeah, the day I came, 10 minutes. 10 minutes I was in
ShopRite already.
Shopping.
Yeah, and then you were sharing with me how you were going to go to Balogun Market and you took that back road I showed you guys. So guys, everything you need is around here. Like I said, that people that want to even relocate, I've shown you guys the different good schools that are in this neighborhood. So it's a good property. All right, signing out, ladies and gentlemen. My name remains Goodness Usman, the queen of Landlord Maker. And I say to you, wherever you are watching us from, please ensure that you remain safe and awesome just the way you are. So I say to you, oh, double! I knew you wanted to do the other one with me.
I was going to keep that one off.
You did.